What's up, y'all? It's Black Thought. Welcome to another episode of Streams of Thought. Today, first and foremost, let me shout out the sister Rhapsody, who laced me with this varsity jacket with lots of powerful images of just beautiful, black, powerful women, the queens that inspired the album, Rhapsody's album, Eve. I thought it, appropriate to wear today with Mother's Day upon us, as I do this Mother's Day edition of Streams of Thought and read these two poems for you guys. The first thing I'm going to be reading today is from the selected poems of Langston Hughes, and this one is called The Negro Mother. Children, I come back today to tell you a story of the long, dark way that I had to climb, that I had to know, in order that the race might live and grow. Look at my face, dark as the night, yet shining like the sun with love's true light. I am the child they stole from the sand 300 years ago in Africa's land. I am the dark girl who crossed the wide sea, carrying in my body the seed of the free. I am the woman who worked in the field, bringing the cotton and the corn to yield. I am the one who labored as a slave, beaten and mistreated for the work that I gave. Children sold away from me, husband sold too. No safety, no love, no respect was I due. 300 years in the deepest South. But God put a song and a prayer in my mouth. God put a dream like steel in my soul. Now, through my children, I'm reaching the goal. Now, through my children, young and free, I realize the blessings denied to me. I couldn't read then. I couldn't write. I had nothing back there in the night. Sometimes the valley was filled with tears, but I kept trudging on through the lonely years. Sometimes the road was hot with sun, but I had to keep on until my work was done. I had to keep on. No stopping for me. I was the seed of the coming free. I nourished the dream that nothing could smother deep in my breast, the Negro mother. I had only hope then, but now through you, dark ones of today, my dreams must come true. All you dark children in the world out there, remember my sweat, my pain, my despair. Remember my years, heavy with sorrow. And make of those years a torch for tomorrow. Make of my past a road to the light, out of the darkness, the ignorance, the night. Lift high my banner out of the dust. Stand like free men, supporting my trust. Believe in the right, let none push you back. Remember the whip and the slaver's track. Remember how the strong in struggle and strife still bar you the way and deny you life, but march ever forward, breaking down bars. Look ever upward at the sun and the stars. Oh, my dark children, may my dreams and my prayers impel you forever up the great stairs. For I will be with you till no white brother dares keep down the children of the Negro mother. This joint is real. This is for some reason, poems, like rhyming poetry, even though I'm in the business of writing rhymes, rhymes, like poetry that rhymes, just seems to resonate with me less. I vibe less. I identify less with poetry when it rhymes. And I don't know why that is, but rhyming poetry, for some reason, I don't feel as if it gets at my core in the way that, I don't know, poetry that doesn't rhyme does. But this one in particular, I really rock with. I really rock with this Langston Hughes piece because of how it speaks to the strength of the woman and the complexity of women and of our past and what our American legacy has been and has the potential to become. And I like the analogy. I like how much he speaks of darkness and light and, evolving from the night for whatever reason. I don't know. This is a fave of mine though, from Langston Hughes, and yeah, it's called The Negro Mother. So, I'm gonna read another joint for y'all. I'm gonna read one that doesn't rhyme. Something else that resonated with me. This is from the collected poems of Lucille Clifton, and from particular collection so this is from Lucille Clifton, and this poem is called Song at Midnight. It's a short one, but it's heavy and it's real. Shout out to my fellow Philadelphian, Sonia Sanchez, Sister Sonia, a quote from whom, begins this poem. Like this begins with something that Sonia Sanchez said. It's called Song at Midnight. Do not send me out among strangers. Sonia Sanchez. Brothers, this big woman carries much sweetness in the folds of her flesh. Her hair is white with wonderful. She is rounder than the moon and far more faithful. Brothers, who will not hold her? Who will find her beautiful if you do not? Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into a kind of life? I had no model. Born in Babylon, both non-white and woman. What did I see to be except myself? I made it up here on this bridge between starshine and clay. My one hand holding tight my other hand. Come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. It's from the collected poems of Lucille Clifton, 1965, 2010. And yeah, this is one of my joints. It really, to me, speaks to the brilliance and the resilience, the courage and sacrifice made by women every day. I'm particularly reminded of the strength of my mother and my grandmother, my grandmothers, and their mothers before them. It speaks to self-sufficiency and, you know, just a policy of protecting and respecting and building up our women, our daughters, our mothers, our wives. So yeah, it serves sometimes, to me as a very much needed reminder. And yeah, I felt like that was appropriate to read in honor of Mother's Day. So that's really it, y'all. This has been another episode of Streams of Thought. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And, love and light. Thank you.